Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So we did have a little bit of a pullback, not much to write home about. You can see the bottom of the tail here, but didn't really get onto anything. None of the levels were tagged. We do have non-farm payrolls today, so there's pretty much going to be nothing going on until an hour before the US market opens. So for me in South Africa, that is 2:30 this afternoon. And you can see tails to the upside, tails to the downside. There are buyers coming in. There's no debate about that. This pin bar is pretty clear. But if you just look left, it would be much better if, for example, that would have been the ultimate level for me, 53.26, just to pull back onto the structure and then get moving again. So I don't think you're going to see anything this morning, to be honest. DAX is all over the place right now, and we'll get to that video now. But yesterday it was just, there was nobody committing to anything, nobody committing to longs or shorts, just hovering here waiting to see. And I suspect this rally that we had on the 5th of June, there's something that somebody knows, which is why we're holding these lofty levels right now. So non-farm payrolls can be quite volatile. And there's only two scenarios that could possibly play out. And I'm going to do this on the 15 minutes. So you're going to get quite some volatility at non-farm payrolls. So you could get a situation where it drops rapidly and we have good information or good data that's come out, but then it still drops, it goes against the grain. Then you're waiting for the next most logical spot to hop in, and that would be down here at 53.26, 5300. Converse could also be true. Bad data and it just rallies. I'd then wait for the break of structure. And the only structure that we do really have is this one here, 53.50. Actually, I just round that off to 53.50 is probably the safest bet. Price drops through, come back, rejects it, and then you take your short. Then the third scenario is really good data. It just runs. You're not going to jump in on the run. You're going to wait because it will come back. It typically does have some kind of a pullback as the market opens or after the first 15-20 minutes. Then it sort of kind of normalizes and then comes back to structure. Bear in mind it's the end of the week as well, so a lot of times that move gets done very quickly and then it's over. So don't get suckered into it and think that you are missing out. Don't let the fear of missing out settle in. If the opportunity presents itself, which is either going to be at 53.50 or it's going to be a break of yesterday's high and retest of that for a long, I don't think there's going to be much of a short, although there are gaps to the downside below 53.50. So 5300 could also be tagged, but then that's going to be a case of big up, big down on the daily. Then we really need to wait for Monday just to see what's going to happen, because is it going to be another big up or is it going to be a continuation? So that's kind of my view at the moment. It is sit quietly and wait. There is no real structure just yet, and you have a pretty big bit of data coming out today which will move this market one way or the other. So that's kind of my view. If you don't get a trade, don't stress about it. Monday's another day. And we will catch up with you next week. Cheers for now.